Hello, and welcome to the American Republic. Today, we're going to talk about a case that's been making headlines. It's about a convicted transgender prostitute who intentionally infected a client with HIV and is now fighting against deportation. C.J. Palmer was found guilty in 2018 by the Western Australia District Court of causing grievous bodily harm to a client with whom she had sexual relations. Despite knowing her HIV-positive status, Palmer endangered the man's health, resulting in his contraction of the virus. Although initially sentenced to 6 years in prison, Palmer's term was reduced to 4 years on appeal. She had been living in Australia since 2006, but her visa was subject to mandatory cancellation due to her criminal record. After her visa was cancelled by the minister, Palmer was ultimately deported from Australia to New Zealand. On Tuesday, lawyers representing Palmer from the HIV/AIDS Legal Centre appeared in the federal court in Sydney, seeking to overturn the decision. The evidence before the immigration minister was quite clear in my respectful submission, and it was the Ms. Palmer had consistently taken her medication since 2016, Palmer's counsel, Bora Kaplan, said. Sorry to interrupt, but before we continue, please support us by sharing and subscribing to our channel, The American Republic. Your support helps us continue to bring you important stories like this one. Importantly, even during those times that she had relapsed into illicit drug use. And there was nothing to suggest that there was a risk that she would stop taking that medication going forward. The evidence established that HIV cannot be transmitted from A to B, if A has an undetectable viral load as Palmer did. The only reason is not to be defended by the respondent is the second of those reasons that I identified in paragraph 30, Kaplan stated. That is that prior to commencing treatment, Ms. Palmer was in denial about her diagnosis, took drugs and was reckless in her approach to her own sexual health and that of her sexual partners. While her lawyers attempted to appeal the decision and allow her to remain in Australia, the Australian government has the authority to deport individuals who do not meet the requirements for lawful residence. As responsible citizens, we cannot let convicted criminals enter our country. Moreover, the deportation of Palmer will serve as a warning to others who are willing to break the law and endanger the lives of innocent people. It's high time that the government takes strict measures against such individuals who pose a threat to society. That's all we have for today. Stay tuned for more news and updates on the American Republic.